What do you say we send off the weekend with a great game of football, everybody? The stage is set. It is Sunday night primetime here on EA Sports. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday night primetime between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. It has been a great day of football to begin this season, and now it's time for our main event. We're off here on Sunday night primetime. Jukes away from one, and he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Now here's Cam Scatterbroo on the ground. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that's going to set up a Giants first down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and got us off and running.
They've got first down here from the 36. Going right back to Scatterbroo. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Knocked down by Savon Revel.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Good start on the play fake. Caught by Theo Johnson. And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. First down coming.
It's a gain of 8. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
On 2nd down, Dart. And he's not able to keep a hold of it through that hit. Incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. They'll throw. 3rd and long. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Giants are set to punt. Kavante Turpin on the return for the Cowboys.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Prescott opening with a pass. Throw secured by George Pickett. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Cowboys.
Dak to the air here. Gets everything he has under this one. He's got it inside the 25. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
A 57-yard gain.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Greg Newsome has it. And the Giants will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Scatterwood gets in here to begin the drive. And he gets a feel and the plunge forward.
That run right there, that kind of feels like you missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
2nd down throw here from Dart. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterwood. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And that will make it 1st down Giants.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the pistol, he gave to Scatterwood. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Now after the play, it looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff, now Dart. Looked for a second like he had him, Brock, but he just couldn't hang on. It was a good throw to fit it into double coverage, but too tough through that contact. 3rd down.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Going play action with Dart. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
If you're keeping stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on 3rd down. Not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
Starts his return from the 23. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Screen here for Williams. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock at 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Throwing on 2nd, Dak. He finds Pickens left side. They rally to him after a gain of about 7. That effort enough. They've got the 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting a drive moving like that turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
1st down here for Dak. Now 3 for 3 on this series after he threw the pick the last time out. First down, here's Dak. Reeled in downfield by Ferguson. He's going to be forced out after he picks up about 19 yards. That is good for a Cowboy first down. From the red zone now. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up second down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our second quarter. One quarter gone so far here on Sunday Night Prime Time. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Dak out of the pistol. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Dallas. Bryce Lance. His first career touchdown in the NFL. How about it? Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And he's going to start the year 1-for-1 as they take a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. He dodged the tackle, and this drive will start inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Darks looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And that'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Tracy. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And they get the first on the 3rd and 13. What a call to extend this drive.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Scatterboo now from the gun. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
It's Scatterboo on second down. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll go play action. Here's Darts. Escapes the pocket. Going deep here for the end zone. Sends this one to and through the end zone. So that's incomplete. That's going to bring up second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36. This one will be intercepted. Savon Rebel with the pick. Hits the 20, the 10. And he's going to score pick 6 for Dallas. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they now lead by 14 points. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. It's Scatterbull plowing ahead. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here's Scatterbull again. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
It's Scatterbull on 3rd. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up. Well, running it was a long shot, right? We all knew that. And even with that small pickup, still a few yards away from moving those chains.
And I don't mind the run call. I really don't. Those can be very effective in those situations. But that defense, they were up for it, and they hit it before it got started.
Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A lot of these punters back in the day, well, they used to be quarterbacks back in high school. Not anymore. Those glory days are long gone, and the arms just don't have quite the touch they used to. It was a dangerous call choosing to pass it, and it sure backfired there.
Prescott will look to throw. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Angelo Carter. And he is quickly on the board with his 1st of the season.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again in a massive sack on 1st down. That's the right way to begin this series defensively.
Offense going audible this time. Here's Prescott on 2nd down. So that's going to be our 2-minute warning. 1:58 to go in the half. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now here's Prescott. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower, and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Hand off to Scatterbull from the gun. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Dart now on 2nd down. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the 1st down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. This is Dart on 1st down. And he started out slow, just 4 of 10 passing to begin this game. This is Scatterboo, left side. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Now Dart on second down. Mooney downfield, and he has it. Taken down finally to curtail the damage, but still 22 yards on that pickup. And it's going to be a New York first down.
Giants first down.
On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Offense to the line fast.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 4.
Working on second down. Dart under pressure, down he goes. They got him at the 17. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 6 yards. It's now 3rd and 12.
One play action with Dart. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the gap closes to 14 points.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick, have that confidence built. That's important.
Stout all set to send this one away. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. The return comes to an end, and now let's hear what this flag is all about. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. The face mask penalty has him much further up now to begin this drive. Here's Dak. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Second down, here's Dak. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From the left hash, 54 yards out. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Prescott now off the play fake. This one's to Lance, left side. On the move, past the 40. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A huge gain for Dallas. 30 yards. First down here for Dak. Now 11 for 15 passing in this contest. Dak now from the gun. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing on second down, Prescott. And he gets it away, but nowhere get close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's third down. Now he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Aubrey puts it through, and that extends the lead to 20.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
On the return, here comes Austin. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Austin on the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Driving forward with Scatterboot. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Working quickly here.
30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
On second down, Scatterboot gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2 yards. It's third and
Air it out on third. That one's caught by Mooney. It's a big gain, 19 yards as they finally take him down. And that gives New York the first.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Good set. 3 into your set.
To throw, here's Dart. And that's incomplete, only because of the hit line, though. A good defensive play to bring up second down.
Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second down throw here from Dart. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. I think it's safe to say, Brock, this defense isn't just trying to defend a lead. They are trying to eliminate all doubts. And to that end, a big play to take that interception back for 6.
I think it's very easy for fans to see when an offense goes dormant and conservative and plays it safe. But defenses fight the same challenge, Cade, and kudos to that defensive coordinator. Don't be reckless, but this defense has earned the right to be aggressive.
And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
Taken down at
Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Back to throw. Here's Dart. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. And he gets his first sack in his first career game.
Just how cool is that? An immediate impact play as a rookie. It's kind of like those big leaguers. They never forget the first hit. In fact, they usually keep that baseball. I don't know if he'll keep the football, but he'll keep that memory for a long time.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Well, they're caught in that vicious cycle, Brock. They're losing partially because of the struggles they've had throwing the ball, but because they are losing, they got to keep throwing it and risking these contested lanes.
I've said to you once, I've said to you a million times, coordinator's job is to get you open, right? My job is to get you a one-on-one, and your job
Is to win.
And they're not doing it.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. They'll go. Here's Dart. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line.
39-yard gain on the play.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Another run for Williams. And he's going to stop just shy of 1st and goal. A few yards shy of that end zone as well. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
At the 3-yard line.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
All right, they'll go pistol set here. Williams crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And he had their lead by 1.
37, Giants 3. Brandon
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Running with Scannaboo. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Dart. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. To take possession in enemy territory as that return gets him across midfield.
Common mentality amongst so many of these pros, Kate, and we hear it a lot, is I want to be part of the solution. I don't want to be a part of the problem. But these interceptions, they're a problem.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down. In a tough spot already. Sent out there trying to keep these guys out of field goal range. They're just on the edge of it, but so far so good on 1st down.
That's right, and you flip it around on the other side, Kate, when you get a ball like this from your defense in such prime position, you definitely want to capitalize.
On second down, Prescott. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First down, Dallas.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. First down here for Dak. Now up to 12 completions for the game in his first 20 throws. First down, here's Dak. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Working quickly here.
Second and 6.
Second down coming from Prescott. Lamb has another one. There's the hit. They're going to force him out of play with a gain of about 12. And that's going to give Dallas the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Williams now on first and 10. And he gets home. Touchdown, Cowboys. Javonte Williams brought one back earlier and now takes one across. Aubrey gets the point after to go. And yep, go ahead and add another point to their lead.
44, Giants 3. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Tracy on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Try it left. We're Scannaboo. Drops that first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
It's Tracy on second down. And he'll fight ahead for a few. It's third down.
He was brought down at the 26. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Dart setting in the throw here. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
Okay, I would characterize this one as a clunker. I mean, just in every way, and especially here in the second half. This defense has just dominated this poor offense.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And they find the weak spot in the defense on that fourth down. This goes for 15 and a first.
That just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. Receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are a-moving.
Here's a counter give to Scannaboo. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
Screen here for Scannaboo. A little excitement on that completion, but in the end, not able to challenge for the first down. It's fourth down.
An 8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Desperation time here. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. How do we do?
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce and just the other direction. They're off the field. Instead, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants just want to get out of here with how this one has gone. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. They go to him again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. They only made it to 1 on that carry. Now they're going to have 3rd and goal from the 5.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. Here goes Dart to the air. Buying some time right. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And they cut into the lead by another point.
Cowboys 44, Giants 10.
Stout all set to send this one away. Turpin with a return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
But by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over. A lot of the work in the field position already done.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Straight ahead with Williams. And they get him down after a gain of 10. But great effort on his part. Pays off with the 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners. As with that, we sign off from East Rutherford.
I don't read the newspapers because they all have ugly prints.
At the starting of the week, at Summit Talks, you'll hear them speak. It's only Monday. Negotiations breaking down. See those leaders start to frown. Then stay. Tomorrow never comes until it's too late. Could be sitting, taking lunch. The news will hit you like a punch. It's only Tuesday.
What time is it?
You never thought we'd go to war. After all the things we saw, it's April Fool's Day.
What time is it?
Tomorrow never comes until it's too late. Tomorrow never comes until it's too late.
Tomorrow is another day. Today is another. 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 Escalation, devastation, generation, separation, situation, dissipation. Another tender vessel crushing, pop the heart is colder, it's hot. I'm not sure if they done or not, I'm not sure that they wanna stop this cold, the blood is hot. The heart's so weak, the not.
Hear a whistling overhead. Are you alive or are you dead? It's only Thursday.
What time is it?
You feel the shaking of the ground. A million candles burn around. Is it your birthday?
What time is it?
Tomorrow never
Get
comes
tomorrow on the phone.
too late.
Trying to reach tomorrow. Get tomorrow on the phone.
Tomorrow never
I
comes
need to see tomorrow. Trying to reach tomorrow.
Think tomorrow's come, I think it's too late.
Another day.
Major news surrounding one of the premier head coaches in the NFL. He and his club parting ways in a move that's sending shockwaves across the NFL.